Welcome to episode 4 of State of the State Bayelsa 2019. In this episode, focus is exclusively on the economy. In other words, the economy is everything, and there is the need to impress that upon governorship hopefuls. Before we start, I'd like to say that State of the State Bayelsa 2019 remains the personal effort of Frank and Paul with a view to getting involved actively in the political process that will enthrone a new government in Creekhaven on February 14, 2020. Mr. Frank, it's good to do this with you again.
Thank you, Mr. Paul.
All right, straight away, our focus with respect to the economy, wealth creation, job creation, formalizing the economy, addressing poverty, and improving the living standard of our people. Over to you. Let's begin with the need for wealth creation.
Mr. Paul, thank you. Given our position as a state, wealth creation is everything. And this is another political dispensation where we've got a lot of governorship hopeful. And what they should understand is that we have to create job in our society. Government must do everything within its power to ensure that there is abundance of job in our society. So in this dispensation, we would expect that the governorship hopeful understand this part and would begin to come up with ways and means to make sure jobs are actually created.
In other words, with job creation, wealth will be created as well. Okay, let's straight away go to formalizing the economy. When we talk, whenever the question of Bayelsa's economy is tabled for discussion, I always have this uneasiness simply because, to me, I feel Bayelsa has not got an economy for us to be talking about the economy. Because when you talk about the economy, there are tools with which you would want to discuss it around. You've got to talk about things like unemployment rate. You've got to talk about things like consumer confidence. You've got to talk about things like GDP growth rate. You've got to talk about a whole lot of things. They are the tools with which an economy is gauged. And so without all of these, without data backing up all of these things, we cannot talk about them. In the first place, we're not a producing society, and no society that is not a producing society can call itself or such an economy, a formal economy in the first place. So whenever talk about Bayelsa's economy comes into is tabled for discussion, I always feel like let's talk about the need to install a formal, vibrant economy. That has been my buzz phrase up until now. And that I do sincerely believe is far more important. We can begin with, I expect governorship hopefuls to begin the process of formalizing our economy, installing a formal, vibrant economy with our state-owned companies. In what ways are we going to ensure that these companies are run with a view to seeing to it that at the end of any financial year or every financial year, these companies should be declaring either profit or loss?
Of course.
Because they are the first economic units with which an economy will naturally come into place. And so I expect governorship hopefuls to be talking around how they intend restructuring, let me put it that way, our state-owned companies to ensure that they have that sense of mission, that they are not just state-owned companies to be receiving salaries at the end of the day. They should be declaring profit or loss at the end of every financial year. Let's talk about the economy, formalizing it.
Yes. Wait, put it over.